In this video, you'll learn to use the value relation to create drop-down menus in Mergin Maps. The value relation widget is similar to the value map widget, but the values for the drop-down menu come from another layer, usually a non-spatial table. Let's start with creating a non-spatial table. Create a GeoPackage in the same folder as your Mergin Maps project so it will get synchronized. For geometry type, choose No Geometry. I'll first add a field with the values that will be looked up in the drop-down menu. I call it Value. To have the option to safely add new values when working collaboratively, the value table should have a unique field with UUID values. Therefore, I add the UUID field. Later we'll fill the field with the UUID function. Now we need to make sure that every entry in the value relation table has a unique UUID. You can do that in the Attributes Form widget for UUID. There you, at the defaults, use the UUID function. Click OK to apply and close the dialog. Now we are ready to add records to our value relation table. Open the attribute table and toggle to editing. Add a record. The FID will be automatically generated. In the value field we add the values that we want to be used, and the UUIDs are automatically generated for each record. When you're done, toggle off editing and save the changes to the value relations table. Next, go to the layer properties of the survey layer and add the fields that you want to use for the value relation widget. I'll demonstrate two configurations, so I create two fields. The first one I call value relation. I choose a text data type. For the second one, I want to demonstrate a value relation with a multiple selection from the drop-down menu. So I call it value relation multi-select. Also this one will be a text data type. Now go to the Attributes Form tab to configure the widgets. Drag the value relation and value relation multi fields to the drop-down menu section of the form. Let's configure value relation. Change the widget type from text edit to value relation. Select the layer that contains the values, that is value relation table. The key column is the field that contains the values, here UUID, and the value column is the field that contains the alias, the description of the value, here that's the value field. Also check the box order by value. Now I'm going to configure value relation multi-select. Also here, change the widget type from text edit to value relation. Choose the value relation table as a layer, UUID as key column, value as value column, order by value. Here I check also the boxes allow null value and allow multiple selections. Let's see how this looks like in the Mergin Maps app. In the Mergin Maps app you can find the value relation field. If you tap it, you can choose any of the values, but you can only choose one at a time. If you choose the drop-down menu from the value relation multi-select, you can choose one or multiple. You can also go back and uncheck one of the values.